What's up, YouTube? This is Buckshot33, just making a late night Easter video. Um, for everybody that was celebrating today, hope you had a great Easter. Hope you got to eat lots of great food, had good time spending time with your family. And if you guys exchange gifts or baskets, I hope you guys got everything that you wanted. I hope you just overall had a great day. If you don't celebrate Easter, either way, I hope you had a great day. I hope everything worked out well for you. I hope you ate well, and I hope that just everything was great today. Um, I know for me, I had a great meal. Got to spend time with my girlfriend's family and spoke with my own. Just we alternate celebrations, year after year. So this year was hers, next year will be mine. But yeah, it was just a great day all together. So the purpose of my video today is I was asked on my first video in the comments what my top 10 comics for the year were. And I had made mention of that I had a list, but I just didn't make a video for it. So I have that list ready for you today. I'm gonna go ahead and present it. I just wanted to let everybody know that this isn't an idea that I put up myself. I've watched at least 20 other videos of other people in the community with channels that have made these just videos of the top 10 books that they want to be able to collect before the year is over. And I think these are really, really good videos. I think for collection purposes, it gives you a focus and actually keeps you just locked into the books that you want to get for the year. And it kind of saves you that impulse buying of if you go in a comic book store and just maybe see something in the back issue that you want to pick up, or just see something on the wall that you decided that you just wanted to pick up. At least this way you can say, you know what, if I had to have 10 books, just 10 for the whole year, these are the ones I want. And I think that that's a really cool concept. I will give credit to the people that I saw with the videos. I can't give it to everybody because I don't remember everybody's. At one point, I just kind of just kept clicking different YouTube channels that I saw had the videos. But the ones that stand out that I remember vividly is We Love Comics, Biggie's Comics, Merc with a Mouth, Rob Wiseguy82, Archangel, Manny NYC, and I know there's more. I just can't think of them off the top of my head. But I just love this concept, and so I want to go ahead and share with you the video. I'm sorry, the books that I want to get before the year is over. So here's my list, written in wonderful blue Sharpie, and so just to preface this, I don't have any sort of particular order. Um, just because the books are listed 1 to 10, there's no one book that's more important than any other on my list. I didn't do them, in a way that like I was just like these are the ones, specific order. So, the first book on my list is a group. It's the Wolverine limited series from the 80s. It's the Frank Miller series where Wolverine's on the cover and he's kind of got his claws out. He's got his claws out and he's just like kind of smirking at you. I love that cover. That's one of my favorite covers of all time. And it's a really, really good story. With Frank Miller's art and just definitely something I want to pick up. So you'll notice that I have 1, 3, and 4 selected. I actually own issue number 2 in that series. I got it about 10 years ago for $5. This is before any of the movie hype or anything like that came about. I know that there was other movies that were out, with Hugh Jackman as Wolverine, but for whatever reason, at the local store that I went to, it was still just sitting there for $5, so I picked it up. The second group of books on my list is the Infinity Gauntlet, and this is a a story that I've read before, a story that I've seen. I just never have actually owned it, whether it's trade paperback or the actual issues. So it's definitely something that I want to get. I'm actually a very big Thanos fan. He's one of my favorite villains, and this is just one of the most just badass stories. This is him at his best as far as just like just being this that just crazy titan who's just out there just ready to just roll over anybody to achieve what he wants. So this is just a great story and just something I definitely want to pick up. The next one, number 3, is Watchmen 1 through 12, and I actually own the trade paperbacks. I own 2 copies of it. The first one I just got a while back and I just read it to death. just because I love the story so much. And the second one was given to me as a gift a few years back. So it's in pretty decent condition. My first copy of it is not in good condition. It, went to work with me on the train over and over and over again. So I just read it to, it's taken a beating. But so this is a story that, after I read the first time, I definitely wanted to get all the issues. And at the time that I had, I was really looking into it was when the movie had come out. So it was really expensive at the time. I think it's kind of slowed down a little bit, which is good. I'm hoping to be able to pick it up, maybe not all in one shot. I may pick up, single issues here and there, or groups of issues if I can. But it's definitely something I'm looking to get. I want to own it in its actual true format, the way it initially came out. That's just the collector in me. The next book, number 4 on my list, is probably the most expensive book on the list. It's Jimmy Olsen 134, which is the cameo appearance of Darkseid. This is a book that, definitely is my long shot on the list. I'm hoping to be able to get it before the end of the year. I'm actually going to try to look to see if I can get, a decent price, maybe at a Comic-Con or just, something, because from what I've seen on eBay, it's anywhere from the, I would say, low to mid 70s to, upwards of like $400 for a, slabbed and graded copy in high grade. So, I'm just looking to try to see if I can get it at a reasonable price for me. So it might not be a book that I get off the end of the year, but you know what? It's something I will have eventually. It's just, I'm just, basically bide my time and trying to attack it in the way that I know I can do it. So, moving on to number 5, it's Ultimate Fallout number 4, which is the first appearance of Miles Morales. And it's definitely a book that I want to get. Definitely a book that I missed the boat on way back when of it, just because I was into other stories at the time when this came out and just didn't, I just didn't have time to pick up that with the other stories that I was collecting and reading. So, I definitely missed the boat on it. But the good thing is that there's enough out there that I can definitely score this at some point. So I will have this before the year's over. Number 6 on the list is Daredevil number 181, which right now is becoming kind of a hot book. It's not, extremely it's not, New Mutants 98 status. At this point, there's definitely some reasonable buys out there, so I'm definitely looking to pick it up. And it's another book that I'm confident that before the end of the year is out, I will have in my possession. If you don't own it, it's definitely a great book to pick up, as it's the death of Electra. The Daredevil season 2 is introducing Electra. I'm not sure when they're going to do the death of Electra, whether it be season 3, 4, or however long down the road. But what I do know is that when that time does come, if they do it like the comic book and they introduce Bullseye, and he ends up having his battle with her, that's going to be when this book starts to jump up in price. So it's one of the ones that I think that by now you won't regret it. It's a great, great story. And on top of that, it's good to have it before the whole, the basically the wave of people that are gonna want it are gonna go ahead and jump that price, because sellers are definitely gonna, they're definitely gonna raise the price when they know that everybody wants to get the death issue. So, number 7 on my list is X Factor number 5, the first cameo appearance of Apocalypse. I've seen this for pretty reasonable prices. So another one that I think I'm pretty confident that I'm going to end up getting before the end of the year. X Factor number 6 is the first full appearance of Apocalypse. That one is a little bit pricey here and there depending on where you go. But again, I've seen some pretty decent deals for it. So I'm going to definitely try my best to see if I can, pick it up on eBay, just to have before the year is over. I don't know if I'll have it before the movie comes out, just because it's, pretty soon. But I'm going to do my best. So we'll see what happens. But at some point this year, that'll be finding its way into my collection. I'm pretty confident on that. Next on the list is X-Men 142. And this is definitely a book that I want to get. I do own 141. I got that. Wow, this is kind of sad for me. I got that book 13 years ago for $12, which is awesome for the price. When I did get it, I just couldn't afford the 142 at the time. I mean, it wasn't any big speculation. There was no, I guess, full thoughts of a movie being made about it. I just, at the time, everybody knows that that's the death issue, so it's more expensive, and I just couldn't afford it at the time. I'm looking to get it now. It's still kind of up there, you know. It's still definitely sought after book. So for the high grade copies, it gets a little bit expensive, but I think you know, before the end of the year, you know, I'll be adding that to my collection. And then the final book in my list is Shazam number 10. Oh, sorry, yeah, right. Shazam number 1. Number 10 on my list, Shazam number 1, which is the first Bronze Age appearance of Shazam since the Golden Age. And this is a book that now is starting to hit $100 on eBay. I shouldn't say now. I should say recently has hit the $100 mark on eBay. So it's getting pretty expensive, and it's a book that I know that I can definitely tell that we love comics. He has a channel, and he's been preaching about that book. I have to say at least longer than I've been watching him. I started watching him around I would say like August, September, and I never actually picked it up. I should have, but I didn't, and you know, kind of kicking myself for it. But I saw a couple prospects that I have, um, local shop, and then also some eBay, that I think I can pick it up, but I don't know for sure. I'm gonna do my best, um, but that's my list. So you know, hopefully it's something that, you know, everybody, I guess, goes ahead and, you know, gets himself into, just because for collection purposes, it's definitely something that you want to, you know, it's definitely, like I said, something that gives you focus and you know, set you towards a goal. And you know, I would love to hear what you guys think about, you know, my list. You know, I'd love to hear what, you know, you have on your list as far as you know, books that you want to get. And no matter what they are, whether it's something that's you know, expensive, whether it's something that's, you know, not so expensive, you know, just something that, you know, just it's always good to have the community sharing and, you know, their viewpoints of what's good, what's not, and you know, what they'd like to have for their top 10 list. So you know, definitely leave it in the comments. Let me know what you guys think. If you haven't seen my other videos, please you know, go back, watch those. Um, Also subscribe, you know, because I'm gonna do my best to keep putting out, you know, different videos, you know, of different hauls that I get, different you know, hopefully unboxings of stuff that I'm getting, and just comics and collectibles in general. So you know, definitely you know, keep watching. You know, I hope to have more content for you. So I'm gonna get going for now. I hope again everybody had a happy Easter. Even if you didn't have a if you didn't celebrate Easter, I hope you had a happy Sunday. Um, so thank you very much for watching. Again, please comment, subscribe. You know, let me know what you guys think, and have a great night.